Hi, this is Dr. Frank A. Thomas, and we have another installment of Living Your Passion. In last week's lesson, I shared the 3 keys to having authority in your life. You remember from last week, I asked the question, what is it that you most deeply believe about God? Then the second question, what do you want really? And the third question is, based upon the first 2, what is it that God would have your hands and your feet to do? In other words, your authority to do comes out of the first 2 questions. What is it that you most deeply believe about God? And what is it that you want really? And so I thought what I would do in this session is to share with you my own responses to these 3 questions. And I share them with you because they really are the basis of the authority that I have to sit in front of this video camera and have the audacity to believe that what I'm doing is going to help and touch the lives of others through Jesus Christ. So let me answer the questions and then we'll conclude. The first question is, what is it that I most deeply believe? Or what do I know to be true? What is it that I most deeply believe about God? I believe that Jesus Christ is the light of the world and hope for my entire life. I believe that in Jesus Christ, who's the light of the world, I have hope for any and every situation there is in life. I don't care what it is. One of the things that I most fear in life is the death of my parents, that my parents are going to leave. And I believe that even in that, Jesus Christ provides hope for my entire life. I don't care what experience you're going through. If I lose my job, if I lose my health, if I go through a divorce, if I have sickness or illness or disease, I'm having financial issues, I don't care. I have come to believe in my life that Jesus Christ is hope. He's the light of the world, and He's hope for my entire life. Then the second question, what do I want really? What is it that I really want? I've decided that what I really want is to please God. My heart's desire is to please God. Now, I add on to that and say that I have such an intense desire to please God that I do the right thing in all relationships. I'll talk more about that in a later video episode. But what I want really is to please God. I want my life to be pleasing to God, okay? So number 1, I believe that Jesus Christ is the light of the world and hope for life. Number 2, I want with every fiber of my being to be pleasing to God. Now, based upon 1 and 2, what is it that God gives my hand and my feet to do? I wrote this: my passion is to preach and teach the gospel in creative and relevant sermonic forms to offer people hope for life in Jesus Christ. Can I read that again? My passion is to preach and teach the gospel in creative and relevant sermonic forms to offer people hope for life in Jesus Christ. This is a creative and relevant sermonic form. I'm offering hope to people to preach, and that's my passion. I have the authority to do that based upon the fact that I believe that Jesus Christ is the light of the world and hope for life. What I want really is to please God. I really want to please God. I want to be pleasing to God. Now, what did God give my hands and heart to do? To preach and teach the gospel in creative and relevant sermonic forms, even to sit in front of a video camera and give these vitamins to people is a creative and relevant sermonic form to offer hope for life. And I do it with joy. I do it with excitement. I do it with authority. The enemy wants to block this. The enemy wants to stop this. People are not used to this format. All these things, nothing stops me because my authority is in Jesus Christ. And I hope, and my prayer is that after you hear these spiritual vitamins, you will say, this man of God teaches as one with authority. You can have this authority in your life as well. I know you can. God won't do it for one and won't do it for many. You can have the inner authority to live your passion and enjoy your life. Thank you for listening today. I remind you that every Monday We do a Periscope live session, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. We also upload on SoundCloud once a week, so pay attention, subscribe to both. On Monday, we release a video teaching on preaching. And on Friday, we release another version of Live Your Passion. Please subscribe to all these platforms so as soon as it comes out, you'll be notified and you can listen. Thank you for praying for me. Thank you for listening. I feel encouraged by your prayers, by your listening. And also, if you would, please share this with others. And I'd love to see you next week. Thank you for listening. God bless you. I'm blessed to serve you in this way. See you next week.